So next side heading you write it as Gauss-Seidel method. Gauss-Seidel method. So what is given? Given system is a11 x1 plus a12 x2 plus and so on plus a1n xn is equal to b1. Okay, a21 x1 plus a22 x2 plus and so on plus a2n xn is equals to b2 and so on an1 x1 plus an2 x2 plus and so on plus an2 sorry ann xn is equal to bn. This is the system that is given. So you are assuming that x power 0, don't write anything, you just listen what is happening, then you can copy. So I said this is going to be your initial approximation. Either you will be giving all zeros or you will be taking some values which is given in the problem. Okay, I'm repeating this whatever I'm telling. So like in Gauss-Jacobi, you try to write the expression for x1 x2 and so on and so on. Okay, later I will tell you. So what is x1? X1 is nothing but 1 by a11 into b1 minus, okay, b1 minus a12 x2 plus a13 x3 plus and so on plus a1n xn. Am I right? Okay. Next, what is x2? X2 is 1 by a22. Okay, so b2 b2 minus a1 a21 x1 plus a23 x3 plus and so on plus a2n xn. Am I right? And so on. What is the last one? Xn is equals to 1 by ann bn minus listen carefully, a11 x1 plus a12 sorry an1 nth equation, no, an1 x1 plus an2 x2 and so on plus an minus 1 xn. Up to this methodology is same. Okay, you will be writing expressions for x1 x2 and so on xn. Then what you do, you want successive approximation. You want successive approximation of x power 0. So first you get x1 by substituting these values of x2 x3 here. So what I'm telling, listen carefully. So initially I'm substituting x2 power 0, x3 power 0 and so on xn power 0. So the value that is so obtained, that is denoted with the, then what is the notation I should give here? x1 power 1. Do you agree? So, so this x1 power 0 is improvised with x1 power 1 using the values initial approximations. Do you agree with this? Please respond.
Yes.
Now I want similarly updated value. Now I want an updated value, successive approximation for x second component. So I want second component approximation, successive approximation. Okay, here x3 value substitute 0, x4 value substitute 0, xn value substitute with initial approximation. But xn value don't substitute initial approximation value. You always substitute the latest value of the variables. What is the latest value of x1? Is that x1 power 1 or x1 power 0?
X1 power 1, sir.
X1 power 1. Okay, so in Gauss-Seidel method, we always substitute the latest values for the components, latest approximate value for the components. That is the only difference. Okay, in Gauss-Jacobi's method, it is x1 power 0 only. Okay, till all these values are computed, we always substitute the old values only. But here, for each increasing of one variable, we always write down the latest value. Suppose if you want to write down x2, x3, what will be the x3 formula? Tell me. X3 formula would be 1 by a33 minus p3 minus, what are the updated values?
A31
x1
X2
power 1, x1 no, a31 x1 power
yes
1 plus a32 x2 power, now x2 is also updated. Am I right? x2 power what?
power 1 sir.
Plus a33 over, this is a33 over a34. 34 is x3 x4 value updated? No. So you will be writing old value a35 x5 power 0 and so on plus a3n xn power 0. Do you agree?
Yes sir.
Okay, and what will be xn power 1? Let me decrease the space. So let me write once again. Now you tell me parallelly. So what will be xn power 1 by ann?
Yeah.
This has to be b3 kada? This has to be b3. bn minus, now when you, by the time you reach to xn, all the previous values are updated. So that means a11 x1 plus
AN1 sir.
n1, correct, n1, an1 x1 plus an2 x2 updated value plus and so on plus an minus 1 xn minus 1 updated value. Okay, and this is for the first approximation. Now if I want k plus 1th approximation, if I want k plus 1th approximation, these will be kth approximations, kth approximation, kth approximation. But here this will be k plus 1th approximation because that is updated. This is not updated, therefore it is kth approximation. This is kth approximation, and this is nothing but k plus 1. Is that okay? Similarly here also k plus 1. Okay, so this is k plus 1, k plus 1. These are all k's. By the time we reach to the last variable, this is going to be k plus 1, and you are going to use all updated values of the variables. It is going to be k plus 1, k plus 1, k plus 1, and so on, k plus 1. Okay. Is it okay? Is this clear to you? So because every time you are using the latest values of the components x1, x2, x3, this will be much faster than the Gauss-Jacobi method. Here also the sequence will be convergent. Okay, the sequence will be convergent when the system is diagonally dominant system. Okay, if A is diagonally dominant matrix, you will get a convergent sequence. Otherwise, convergence is not guaranteed. Is that fine? You may write that as a sufficient condition. You may write iteration formula. be the initial approximation. Okay. So what is the note I am telling? The convergence is guaranteed. If A is diagonally dominant. If it is not diagonally dominant, okay, it may or may not converge. May or may not converge. Okay. So in the next class, we'll be doing problems based on Gauss-Jacobi as well as Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. So what we do, we'll take up one system. That system will be solving by using both the methods, so that we'll be having a comparison to identify which method is a faster or a better method.